Alright, we're back. Next step, clean this playfield off, get all the dust. We got the wax and grease remover off there. We'll blow this off and wipe with a rag. It'll get a lot of more of the dust and the dirt off of there. The final portion of cleaning it is, I use a tack cloth. What it is a sticky cloth that actually will take everything else out or off the playfield. You just pretty much just lightly rub it around and it'll just pull off any kind of remaining dust, particles, anything like that. When you're going to clear something, you also want to be in an area where there's lots of ventilation for one, because the Clearcoat is so strong. I actually have a booth here that I do this in. Always wear a respirator. You don't want to breathe the stuff, and you don't want to. You want the ground to be clean, which it's not really clean in here right now, but you just don't want to attract dust or dirt from your feet that's going to come up and land on the playfield. So you want to be, like I said, as dust-free as possible. No particles, no oils or like WD-40 that got sprayed or something over the years. We took all that off with the wax and grease remover. This thing's ready to clear. Clear coating wise, they make lots of different guns for automobiles. You can get something like this, which is a Spectrum brand. I got this from Harbor Freight. I don't use this for clearing. I use a higher grade gun for clearing, but you could clear with this all day long. You could get the cheaper guns. This gun at Harbor Freight I think is about 129 bucks. They sell cheaper ones that are made by the same brand. This was one of the high-end guns at Harbor Freight. It also has a big nozzle or needle, you'd want to say. This has a 1.7. The higher the needle number, the more product's going to come out. My clear gun that I use is called a Soda, and it has, this is what I clear with, which is full of clear right now, or just a little bit of clear. This has a 1.2, so it's not going to put out as much product, so you're just going to need to use more coats. But with clear coating, you use, such low pressure. A 1.2 to me is my favorite for something like this. I use the 1.7 when I shoot the actual cabs for the pinballs because I'm using an oil base which is thicker. But the clear is thin. It's pretty much like water inside the cup. So we got everything ready. We got everything clean. We're going to shoot our first coat of clear right now. Usually on my first coats, I don't go super crazy and thick. It depends. On this, since we're doing the base for the playfield, we're going to be sanding all this clear off anyway, just about to make everything smooth. It's not a big worry. So we're just going to go and hit it. When you're clearing something or painting something, you have to remember that each pass you're going to want to do a 50% overlap. So each pass you're going to go through, you're going to want to hit that spot again 50% of what you just sprayed with your gun. So if you start here like I did, start, and then I'm going to start 50% down, do it again, 50% down, and just keep the rhythm going. Across, 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 like we did here. And this is a pretty light coat, so we're going to let this dry, but you'll also see, I'll show you after the next coat what the inserts look like. But for now, we're going to let this set up. Setup time for these is usually maybe about 10 minutes. Also, always, it depends on the temperature of the room, the airflow in the booth, or if you're in a tent, or if you're in the garage. Right now it's pretty warm, so it's actually setting up pretty fast. So I will be back and we'll do the second coat.